been a while since I thought I'd do this. Hey everybody, Sean Mons again with Firearms and Fitness, and I know it's been a while. It's been a very fucking long time since I've uploaded or anything. Needless to say, I've had some things come up in my life where, the channel stuff has really gone to the back burner, and I know there's only like 250, maybe 300 of you guys that watch my stuff right now, and I appreciate anybody that views. I truly do, even the ones that have some shit to say. Last 3 months or so, 2 or 3 months that I've been off, I've been doing a couple different things. I've been getting back in shape. I finally got cleared from the doctor and start working out again. And I feel as though I kind of need to explain myself a little bit here. So, for those that don't know, I used to be a correctional officer. I was one for about 12 years. And I did love the job. I really did. Now, I'm not a correctional officer anymore. I quit probably about 4 or 5 months ago. And I've moved on to bigger and better things at this point in my life. And while I was a correctional officer, I had gotten injured fairly substantially in a fight with an inmate. I can't even remember over what. But either way, I got injured pretty bad, tried to restrain the guy. I ripped a muscle, or ruptured a muscle, let me rephrase that, in my back. And it's really prevented me from doing strength sports. And I used to do strongman constantly. I love strongman. It's one of my favorite sports. And I would compete local events, out-of-state events, whole 9 yards. I never made it to nationals, but that was my big goal, was to try to make it into nationals. Well, unfortunately, 9-10 months has been on hold because it just hurt to lift anything. And a lot of you guys on the channel definitely noticed that I'm a bit pudgier than I probably should be for somebody with the name of Firearms and Fitness on their channel. And I initially made the channel with the goal in mind of you guys getting to see some of my fitness stuff, me lifting, competing and stuff like that, along with the lines of my gun related stuff. My takes on certain concepts and this, that, and the other. Well, unfortunately, again though, because of the injury, that stuff was kind of on the back burner, so I was just kind of walking. And fun fact, it's not super interesting to watch somebody just walk. But I have finished my first program. It was a 9-week program, and it's my F&F bro split. So for those that know what a bro split is, it's basically one body part a day. I took a little bit of a different take on it and building this program. If anybody wants to do the program, by the way, it is on Boost Camp. Just look up F&F, and it's going to be under users or guests, I think it is, whatever it is. And you yourself can do the program. And I really enjoyed it. It was a good way for me to kind of dip my feet back into this, really take it easily, because I'm not working off of percentages. Because I don't really know what my percentages are anymore. I'm a lot weaker than I was. For instance, I think my best deadlift in competition was, I think, 550 in competition. My best carries, farmer's carries, was 310 in each hand for 40 feet. My best squats, I never had a squat in competition except for my first one. It was a novice division, and that was for reps. It wasn't for max. But my best squat I've ever done was 500 pounds. My best bench, and y'all gonna laugh at this because my bench is fucking horrible, my best bench was 235. My best overhead was 250. And I would like to get somewhere near those numbers again. Now, if you guys have taken the time and seen some of my shorts and whatnot, you'll see that I'm slowly building back up to those kind of numbers. And my program was really helped me into doing that. And I have some numbers to kind of show you on how that worked out for me. All right, jump cut. There we go. Anyway, so starting this program off, I started, like I said, about 9 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago now. I'm going to deload right now before I start my next program, and we'll talk about that later. But there's some big things that kind of go into this. So the F&F Pro Split is broken up into a 4-day-a-week deal. There's 6 different 6 different workouts to do, and then you repeat. And you slowly progress that way. So starting off, and I'm just taking off some numbers from the bigger lifts that I can do. All right, it starts off with legs, and then goes off to legs, chest, back, shoulders, arms, abs. And that's how I broke it down. Like I said, it's a 3-week cycle, 3-week cycle that repeats. So my front squat from day one, my front squat was 95 pounds starting back, which was pathetic considering to where I was. And I ended the program at 235, all right, which is fantastic. And that was for 8 on each. So 95 pounds for 8, and I ended with 235 for 8. Going on dumbbell bench press, I started off with 55 for 12. I was able to finish the program with 70 for 12. So again, that's a good increase on there. I didn't really backslide on anything. My Romanian deadlifts. This is a great accessory workout that I used to do constantly. Started off, this was 315 for 12, and I ended at 275 for 12 with a small caveat, and I'll get to that in just a second. All right, my shoulder press on a machine. All right, and I understand it's a machine, it's not that impressive, but either way, small steps, right? I started off with 60 for 15, so 60 pounds for sets of 15. Ended it with 130 for sets of 15. All right, in my farmer's walk, again, hyphen on the end of this one. Started off with 165. I used a frame instead, just because at the gym we don't necessarily have the ability to do farmer's walk super easily. But I did 165 for 40 feet, and then I ended it at 315 for 40 feet, which are still fairly low numbers. However, just means my strength is coming back, and it's coming back quick. 9 weeks is not that long of a time to work at. Now, am I saying you guys would get these same results doing this program? Absolutely not. If you're an absolute beginner, your results are going to be much different than mine. If you are older and have never trained before in your life, well, your results are going to be a little bit different than mine. If you are like me and had been training consistently and then had to take some time off, there is such thing as like a little bit of muscle memory where your body will build it faster. So, and I've gained back quite a bit. Like you can see it in my traps, my shoulders, my arms especially. I've lost a bit of my gut. Like I'm not exactly a swimsuit model. I'm not going to be stepping on stage anytime soon. But God willing, I've lost a bit of my gut. I've gotten some thigh meat back. Not all of it. I used to have fucking thighs for days, man. But no. But you know, I'm able to really start packing on the muscle again. And I started this off at 260. I am down to 254. Again, though, the recomp looks much different than it started with. I'll see if I can't put in some like old videos or old stills of me, and versus what I'm kind of looking like now without a shirt on. You know, little things like this kind of gone a long way, and it's amazing. I feel so much better. I'm in much better mood. However, I did fuck up a little bit. So, back day, my RDLs, I was like, well, my back has been feeling excellent. Fucking wonderful. Nothing's been going wrong. I'm able to finish these sets. You know what? Let's put 315 back on the bar. We'll see if we can't do that for 12. All right. Well, did it. Did one. Did two. Was going down on the third one. And I felt a pop again. Fucking put it down. I was like, God, fuck, please, dear God, don't let me have fucking ruptured this goddamn muscle. And good news is I didn't. All right. However, my back is just not as healthy as I thought it was. And my initial plan was to go from this, from the bro split, FF bro split, to AMRAP in 100, which is another one of my programs. But the issue is, AMRAP in 100 works off percentages. All right. And I don't have, I don't know if my back is healthy enough right now to work off percentages. So I decided instead, the next program I'm going to go on to, it's a 12-week program, is the FNF5, which is a 5-day-a-week program. It is upper, lower, push-pull legs. And that's how that's going to work out for me. And I'm going to start that next week. Get a good hard start on this. Really get going, and I'll be able to kind of figure out my numbers a little bit more as I can go. Not only that, it'll help me pack on just a little bit more muscle, get back to some of my old strength standards that I had before I start working in percentages, and it'll help me really work on my back. My biggest worry is right now is deadlifts. or anything that has to do with my lower back. And if I'm able to not do a percentage-based program and instead really ease in to getting it stronger, feeling healthy and whatnot, I feel much more confident after these next 12 weeks going into a mini peak, seeing where I'm at, and then from there, getting ready for my strongman show, which is going to be doing a lot of conditioning work because I'll be competing in the 220s, and I have dropped 30 pounds in a water cut before. However, I don't want to fucking do it again. I'll drop 10 pounds in a water cut. That's not as hard as people think. But, you know, 20, 30 pounds in a water cut, that shit sucks. So, but not only that, it'll also get me to a lighter weight. I'll feel a little bit lighter on my feet. My movement events will really go up. And I'm excited for that. And I'll have a dedicated video on the bro split and all my programs I got out there. But if you were looking for a program too that you would like to follow along with, get some results and whatnot, they cost you absolutely nothing to follow along. They're on Boost Camp. It's a free app. Just look up F&F and all this stuff will show up. F, ampersand sign, F. And all my programs will show up except for AMRAP and 100. That one does not have the F and F in front of it. But I got 6 programs up on there. There's plenty to your liking. I have a 3-day, I have a 5-day, I have a 2-day, I have a 4-day. You know, I have programs ranging from 4 weeks to 12 weeks. And you can find a program that'll fit your lifestyle and something you can do as well. As long as you have a full gym that you can work out at. Now, prepare for more content, like strongman content especially. I'm going to start working on, you know, getting my events up and running. My competition's in June, so I have plenty of time to get my back healthy, to get set, get ready, and really push through for this. And I'm going to bring you guys along the way. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Remember, there's no such thing as cheating. It's winning and winning easier. It's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. Peace.